On to you Virgos out here. So all I have is 4 more videos left to do before I finished off complete batch of 12. So let's get into it, right? So for you Virgos, you have the 10 of Ariel, the Lovers, and then you have the 3 of Raphael. So, over the past couple of these weeks, a lot of you Virgo videos have actually been heating up. Excuse me. All Virgo videos have actually been essentially heating up. And it's great. And the reason why it's great is because for you Virgos, a lot of you have been finding out different avenues or different aspects of yourselves that other people wish that they knew, but they don't know that about you, right? Because I've talked about this before, that Virgo is a zodiac sign that is kept secret intentionally. The point was to not find out much about Virgo, and Virgo just be pretty much like a floating rock in the ether. That no other zodiac sign was really supposed to know like that. But here's the thing though, situation for you Virgos is that the 10 of Ariel, the Lovers, and the 3 of Raphael, a lot of people love you though. A lot of you Virgos getting a lot of love from a lot of different people because of the way that you Virgos actually carry yourself. For a zodiac sign that a lot of people would say that they don't know, you sure do show a lot of love, and people sure do seem to love you back. And the reason for that is because excuse me, us as Virgos, I talked about it before, like we'll show love to a person without necessarily looking down on the person or looking at the person like, the person is less than because they may not have money or whatever the case. And so the situation for that is the 8 of Ariel and the perspective. The perspective is the Hanged Man. So like the 8 of Ariel and the perspective, us as Virgos, we're studying our own disposition. And this is what I mean when I say that, being single doesn't have to be a bad thing, You know what I mean? It really doesn't. And I don't think that you Virgos see being single as a bad thing either. I don't see myself being single as a bad thing because I just take it in stride. Like, I know that I'm getting better as a person. I know that it's not that I'm treating a person horribly. I know that it's because the other person keeps bugging out and they don't trust the process. Even when I mean well, so for me, I know what I do, why I do. And that's part of the reason why a lot of people kind of want to get up in my business. And there's nothing wrong with that. But what is wrong with it is if I let you in a little bit, to pick a, make a decision, pick a side. Do you want to, if you're going to be down for me, then be down for me. If not, then I don't know what to say, because again, it's not about trying to do harm to other people. It's more so about, or at all really, it's more so about making sure that I really step my game up and become better. Like, I don't think about how to betray other people, but I do sure think about how to step my game up. You know what I mean? So it's like the perspective really does kind of help. And the situation with that is the Ace of Michael and the divine guidance. A lot of people like how you carry yourself, and you Virgos like how you carry yourself as well. You like the fact that you don't have to wake up in the morning and despise yourself or despise what it is that you do. You actually get a chance to live your life how you choose to. And it's something that is a defining factor of Virgo. It's something that, us as Virgos, we deal with trauma, right? The even houses are the trauma houses, and the odd houses are the comfort houses, right? So us being the house 6, we obviously even number. So we got to deal with bouncing back from heartbreak a million times. And that makes us tough. That makes us very resilient because of that. And why is all this important? It's important because again, the way that people come into us, it just shows a lot of people showing a lot of love, because the 10 of Ariel speaks to, yeah, we're content, but also it speaks to lot. It speaks to how other people are content too with us, and that they generally and genuinely want us Virgos around. But these are not people whom you are dating specifically. It's more so in a sense of like, if you Virgos have friends and social standing and stuff like this, a lot of people genuinely and generally want you around. It's just, it is what it is, right? Like, they want you around, because when they see you come around, it's like, oh wow, a person that I like, that I actually have some sort of an affinity for, and they don't like get me to feel a certain kind of way, or when they come around, the person don't care about. A lot of the times people, you gotta understand, like, a lot of the times people get taken back by how us Virgo will care, right? A lot of the times people don't even realize sometimes that a person cares until the Virgo come in, because now it's like we asking questions, and we actually get to know people. People really get flattered by that, because it's like, this person really does care, and it's like, this is a good feeling. So we end up impacting a lot of people's lives that way for the better, because a lot of, from what I think, and I could be wrong, but like, a lot of people don't be thinking that other people be caring. You know what I mean? Until a Virgo is like, hey, da 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 da, and the other person is like, wow, I'm trying to tell you. Like, I have my, without saying where, my art teachers. I had my art teacher get laser eye surgery because I said that she looked good without it, and because because it was real. Like, I was watching my art teacher, literally, I'm talking about high school, literally, like, go back and forth between different, like 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 glasses and stuff like this, like eyeglasses. You feel me? Like, she had like no lie, like, you know how like they give you, like, they string one of those like eyeglasses on like the string and stuff like this, the part where you're supposed to put on your ears, right? Well, she had like a, no lie, more on my Moorish honor, no lie, she had like a string of them, like a group of them, like a lot, like a few of them, and she would like literally alternate between like eyeglasses. So I told her, I was like, because I was looking at that, and I was just like, she alternating between these eyeglasses, like, what is going on? And I asked her, I was like, what's going on? She basically told me that, she has really bad eyes. And I told her, I was like, why don't she get laser eye surgery? I was like, because, and people was laughing at me, and they thought I was clowning. And I was like, nah, I'm not clowning, because I'm literally seeing her alternate between these eyeglasses that she has, like a chain. Like, what is going on? Like, you shouldn't have to struggle doing this all the time. Like, what is going on with that? So she took my advice, right? And she literally went and got eyeglasses. And she doesn't have to go back and forth. She literally got rid of them off of like the chain that she had. Like, you know how like a Cuban link, like one of those long Cuban links, she had those. Like, but instead of it being gold, it was like a string of eyeglasses. Like, it was two, but like she had like them on two long strings and stuff like that. Kind of like a chain, like a dog chain. You know what I'm saying? Like one of those chains. You know what I'm talking about? Like one of those like low Cuban link chains is the point that I'm trying to make. Like one of those big dog chains. Gold. And she got rid of them. And the point that I'm trying to make here is, us as Virgos, we be impacting people in a real way. And the page of Ariel, the leap of faith, and the Knight of Gabriel speaks to how us as Virgos, we also leave a good, long-lasting impression on other people too. So a lot of us, we really got to learn to start using our power a little bit more wisely. Like, leave people alone who want to be caught up with the narrative, who want to be a problem. Leave people alone. Because us as Virgos, we be thinking outside the box. And we have the power to really be hurting people's feelings in a real way. Because we get the power of having a different, one of our powers is that we get a different perspective. And we will see something that a lot of people may not see or do not address. We'll address it. We'll actually ask questions, for good or for bad. And why that's so important is because, again, the page of Ariel and the leap of faith, right? The Knight of Gabriel. People will listen to what it is that us as Virgos have to say. And so because of this, right now, we're at a time where, and we're in Mercury retrograde up until April 7th, if I'm not mistaken. And so us as Virgos, we got to understand that we, especially right now, we have the power to really say some things that could really mess people up, you know? So especially at around a time like this when not everybody is thinking with their full common sense, you know what I mean? So the people who come to you, just understand that they come in for help, you know, and as long as they don't overstep boundaries, you good. But, or you don't have to really spaz, but just understand that people are trusting you to do the right thing. So we kind of have a responsibility, especially at a time like this where we have even more power than what we usually do. Us as Virgos be having more power during Mercury retrogrades, because Mercury is even there, because a retrograde is a more eyes on me kind of thing to what the zodiac signs and what the planet represents. So Mercury is intelligence, technology, right? The stock market is down. Stock market is Mercury / Aquarius, right? It is Virgo, Gemini / Aquarius. It is these things. The computers are these things. All these technology companies, that's Mercury / Aquarius. That, you see what I'm saying? So you can understand why it's down, why a lot of things will go haywire around this time. What is Mercury retrograde? Mercury retrograde is also an emphasis on common sense and not being so emotional. So people will more likely be emotional. We got to relax off of saying something that really will hurt a person, because people around this time are liable to be a lot more emotionally unstable. We could say something that can impact the person in such a way that could get them to flip out. So we gotta do no harm. But other than that, generally and genuinely, a lot of people want our attention. We can enjoy ourselves and have fun in a friendly kind of way, but relationship, especially in a regular setting, I would say for us Virgos, Venus falls in Virgo. So for us to be careful, but especially during a Mercury retrograde, because, you know, let's clarify the Knight of Gabriel. The Knight of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, and then you have the Queen of Wands. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can get rid of this glare. There you go. There you go. But anyway, so to clarify that card, right? The Knight of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles speaks to how, and so we could be at odds with people in a sense that we could really hurt their feelings, or we can say things that build them up, you know? And then, so you also have Well, this person, that is, it's another person coming to you, and how you'll find that people are attracted to you because they want your wisdom. They want to hear what you have to say. The Eight of Swords and the Queen of Wands speaks to us as Virgos, you know, and we will use our influence in a correct way. So that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Peace. Have a good one.